What happens when pure football discipline collides with unstoppable Hollywood power? When the ice-cold focus of Cristiano Ronaldo meets the raw, larger-than-life strength of Dwayne Johnson? This is not just a contest of muscles. This is pride versus power. Discipline versus dominance. Legacy versus legend. The setting is nothing short of spectacular. Deep inside a glittering luxury casino in Las Vegas, under golden chandeliers and flashing neon lights, the energy in the room is electric. High rollers pause their games. Influencers lift their phones. Security forms a circle. In the center of it all stands a polished oak arm wrestling table. On one side, Cristiano Ronaldo, dressed in a sharp-tailored suit, calm as ever, jaw tight, eyes focused. On the other side, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, towering, confident, sleeves rolled up, veins running across his massive forearms like steel cables. The crowd begins to chant. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. But then another wave crashes over it. Rock. 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 The referee signals them to take position. Ronaldo's hand clasps the Rock's. It's a collision of worlds. Ronaldo's grip is firm, trained from years of gym sessions, pull-ups, resistance training, and explosive athletic conditioning. But the Rock's hand feels like concrete. Immovable. Unshakable. Ready? The referee asks. The room falls silent. Go. The first surge is immediate. The Rock explodes forward with raw force. Ronaldo resists, jaw clenched, biceps flexed, shoulder tight. For 2 seconds, it looks balanced. For 3 seconds, hope flickers. But then the difference becomes clear. The Rock's arm doesn't tremble. It advances steadily, powerfully. Ronaldo's wrist bends. His forearm shakes. In one crushing motion. Slam. Ronaldo's hand hits the table. The casino erupts in laughter, cheers, and disbelief. Some clap in shock. Others shake their heads. The Rock stands tall, raising his arm, a confident smirk crossing his face. Cameras flash. Social media explodes within seconds. Clips go viral instantly. Ronaldo doesn't say a word. No anger. No excuses. No smile. He simply stands, adjusts his cufflinks, nods once, and walks away. Champions are not built in comfort. That night, while the world memes the moment and commentators debate whether a footballer ever stood a chance against a Hollywood titan, Ronaldo is alone in a private jet. He stares out the window, replaying the slam in his mind. Not the laughter. Not the humiliation. Just the weakness. The split second where his arm gave in. By sunrise, he's in an empty stadium. The same type of arena where he built his legend. The seats are silent. The grass untouched. The sky pale blue. He removes his jacket. Then his watch. And the training begins. Push-ups on the cold concrete tunnel floor. Not 20. Not 50. Hundreds. Slow, controlled, explosive. Sweat drips down his face. His breathing becomes heavier. No cameras. No audience. Just repetition. Then pull-ups. Wide grip. Close grip. Weighted chains hanging from his waist. Every rep deliberate. Every muscle fiber engaged. He trains not like a footballer, but like a warrior preparing for battle. Heavy lifting follows. Deadlifts with brutal intensity. Wrist curls until his forearms burn like fire. Resistance band drills to strengthen tendons. Isometric holds that make his arms shake uncontrollably. Pain is no longer discomfort. It is fuel. Day 2. Ice baths at dawn. Nutrition measured to the gram. Protein intake adjusted. Grip trainers squeezed during recovery. Meditation sessions focused purely on visualization, seeing the Rock's arm, feeling the pressure, imagining the comeback. Day 3. Stadium sprints after upper body exhaustion. Because endurance matters. Arm wrestling isn't only strength. It's stamina. It's mental resilience. Day 4. Sparring with professional arm wrestlers brought in quietly. Larger men. Experienced men. They underestimate him at first. They stop underestimating him quickly. Day 5. His forearms look thicker. Veins more pronounced. His posture sharper. There is no social media post. No announcement. The silence becomes mysterious. Day 6. A message is sent. One more round. The Rock receives it while filming on set. He smiles. He respects confidence. And he respects courage. He replies with one word. Vegas. 1 week after humiliation, the same casino prepares for history. But this time, it's bigger. Word has spread across sports networks and entertainment media. Is this redemption? Or another public defeat? The room is packed beyond capacity. Security struggles to contain the crowd. Commentators whisper predictions. Most lean toward the Rock. After all, size matters. Raw power matters. But discipline? That is harder to measure. Ronaldo arrives first. No suit this time. Athletic wear. Compression shirt revealing arms that look noticeably denser. Focused. Calm. The Rock enters to thunderous applause. Charisma radiates off him. He flexes once, just to ignite the crowd. They meet at the center. Eye to eye. No insults. No trash talk. Only respect. They sit. Hands clasp. This time, Ronaldo's grip feels different. Tighter. More rooted. The Rock notices. His eyebrow lifts slightly. Ready, the referee asks. The silence is heavier than before. Go. The initial explosion comes from the Rock again. Raw, aggressive force. But something is different. Ronaldo's arm does not collapse. It holds. Muscles contract like steel cables under strain. The table trembles. The Rock pushes harder. His shoulder rotates forward. His forearm flexes with immense power. The crowd roars in anticipation of another quick finish. But Ronaldo doesn't move. His face tightens. Teeth clenched. Eyes locked on a single invisible point. His weeks, no, years, of elite discipline converge into this moment. 5 seconds pass. 10 seconds. The Rock's expression shifts. The immovable object is meeting resistance. Ronaldo breathes through the pressure. Micro adjustments in wrist angle. Core engaged. Shoulder stable. The technique he practiced relentlessly begins to show. Slowly. Almost invisibly at first. The Rock's arm begins to tilt backward. The crowd gasps. The Rock grits his teeth now. He increases force, muscles bulging, veins exploding under the lights. It becomes a battle of will. 15 seconds. 20. Ronaldo lets out a controlled roar, not of anger, but of release. Every rep, every drop of sweat. Every second of humiliation transformed into power. Millimeter by millimeter, the Rock's hand descends toward the table. The casino is no longer laughing. It is screaming. The Rock fights back with everything he has. His chair creaks. The table shakes violently. It is strength versus transformation. And then, with one final surge driven by perfect leverage and relentless training, Slam. The Rock's hand hits the table. Silence. For half a second, the world stops. Then the eruption begins. The crowd explodes louder than before. Not in mockery. In awe. Ronaldo releases his grip slowly, breathing heavily, chest rising and falling. He does not celebrate wildly. He stands, nods once, and extends his hand. The Rock looks at it. Then he smiles. He stands and shakes Ronaldo's hand firmly, before raising Ronaldo's arm into the air himself. Respect recognizes respect. Cameras flash. Headlines write themselves. But the real story is not about who is stronger. It is about what discipline can create in a short span when fueled by humiliation and pride. Later, in a quiet backstage moment, The Rock places a hand on Ronaldo's shoulder. Now that, he says, is championship mentality. Ronaldo simply replies, "Never stay down." The footage becomes one of the most watched clips online. Millions debate whether it was power, technique, or mindset that changed the outcome. Fitness experts analyze wrist angles and leverage. Motivational speakers replay the silent walkout after the first loss. But the deeper lesson echoes beyond the casino lights. Talent opens doors. Strength creates fear. But discipline builds comebacks. The first round was humiliation. The second round was transformation. And between them stood 1 week of brutal honesty, relentless work, and unbreakable focus. Because champions are not defined by how loudly the world laughs when they fall. They are defined by how quietly they train when nobody is watching. In the end, it was never just an arm wrestling match inside a luxury casino. It was a cinematic reminder that power can dominate a moment, but discipline can rewrite destiny. And when pure football discipline meets unstoppable Hollywood power, the result is not destruction. It is evolution.